Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. So it's time again to remodel another architect home. Alyssa over at Sims Therapy has picked house number 2 for me to do this time. This obviously is the before. And by the way, we're going to be collabing in the next few days on house number 1, which is a really cute house. But for me to remodel on my own, she's chosen this one, house number 2. So, I always try to point out the positive, but I have to point out a few things. First of all, I have lost count at the different kinds of windows and doors that have been used for this house, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was just someone's house in their town and that's what they liked. But this is an architect home, and you have to pay a lot of money for it. So instead of dwelling on that, let's point out what you do have if you buy this house. You have that little duck pond, and it looked really cute to me layout wise until I got in here and started trying to work with it. If you're new, I want to let you know I don't change the walls, so sometimes this can be a bit of a challenge. I kind of got really scared when I went to go put the staircase in because I did not want the staircase where it was. But you do get these sofas here. You get that Desert Oasis bookshelf, which is good. And I'm not quite sure why there's a crib at the top of the stairs. Or is that a changing? That's a changing table. That's really odd. But you get that console table, that newer light fixture there, and what else do you get in here? There's the crib. Okay, I guess they put the changing table on the landing because there wasn't room in the bedroom. And then you have this sort of skinny looking bedroom here with a balcony out from it. If I wanted a baby that bad in my house, I would probably have just made that the nursery. I don't know, but here's the before, and now I'm going to show you the after. Yes, it's the same house, and no, I did not change any walls at all. So one more look at the before, and this is what it looks like now. I think it's cute. Is it a keeper? No, I normally don't keep my architect home remodels unless I really love them, but I do like the house, and as we go through it, you might like it too. So if you did want to buy it and get the few inventory items that are in it, this may give you an idea on how you would want to make it over. And I have decided to bring Janet over here and take advantage of this little bit of lot that's left over in the back and give her a place to have chickens and a greenhouse and a little patio back here. And also there's a balcony up there, but I didn't want to put anything on it. You could always put whatever you wanted there. And she has one of those huge clothes drying racks out there as well, and some fruit trees, lots of lavender growing around the house. So it's kind of like a mini little homestead. And it kind of has a little bit of a modern farmhouse feel to it in certain places on the inside of it. So this is how you get to the front. And again, I've just put some nice trees around and some lavender. And you come into this front entrance. Now, this is where they had the stairs before. But because of what I wanted to do with the upstairs, I could not put a staircase here for that reason, and also because of the next room that I'm going to take you in. But this is a little entryway here, and you go through this door, and I wanted to use this room as a little bunk room, like a little guest room for like nieces or nephews to come by, or if you moved a senior sim in, maybe their grandkids could come over and stay. None of the rooms are very big in this house, and I thought that would be a great use of that space. This is the room to the left of the entryway that I've made into the kitchen. So I took some of those. Where do they come from? The Desert Oasis, the gray and white ones. They may have come from an online pack, and used those in here, and then used that beautiful homestead looking sink there in the middle. I think this kitchen is really cute, and you have your spice rack on the wall and the trash can over there, and the nice stainless steel appliances. And in my last video, I warned you guys you're going to see this wallpaper a lot in the new remodel. So they have these alcoves here. So what I've done is I put a double door here, and you walk in, and on one side you have the toilet, and then on the other side you have a little single sink there. And then while you're in there, like right there, there's an archway, and you can stand there and do laundry. So it's a laundry room and half bath, And that's pretty much the only way I could get one on this floor because I wanted to use that other room as a bunk room. That way the person staying there as a guest also has a toilet to use and a sink. So in here is the dining room, and I love those lights on the wall. Again, I think that gives it kind of like a modern farmhouse feel to it, especially with that china cabinet there and that tiny little kitchen set there to eat at. So in here is the living room. It has a nice glass door that looks out the back. There's a fireplace over there, and I placed the villa dresser over here with a clock and a ship on it. And something you've never seen me use in a house before is a spiral staircase. I've never used one, but I think this one is actually really pretty, and I kind of didn't have a choice. And I'll show you later on in the video what I was talking about. No matter where I tried to put either a switchback or a regular staircase, there was no place to put one. Absolutely no place. Between the upstairs and the downstairs, I would always get cut off somewhere. So let's go upstairs and take a look. This is where the staircase comes out. So I took advantage of this space and used it for her desk. And then also over here in the corner by the window, she has her art easel here. And of course, there's a nice glass door to go out to the balcony. Then there's a doorway over here that takes you into a little hallway. So I've just decorated a table here on one side, and then on the other side you have more glass doors, and that leads you out here to this covered porch area. I did not want to use this room for a bedroom. That's what they had used it as. It's just too thin. It's only 4 spaces wide, and I already have a small bedroom downstairs, so I thought this would be a great all-season room, particularly because it does have the wood stove there, so you could even use it in the winter. And you saw that there's also the drink cart out there. So this is what I've chosen as the master, if you want to call it that, bedroom. So this is where originally the staircase was, but I wanted to use it as a bedroom, and I think it looks really cute with the farmhouse look in there. Back here is the upstairs bathroom. I did not connect it to the master because remember we have that bathroom downstairs. So even though the guests could use the toilet and sink downstairs, they would still need to come upstairs to take a shower, and I didn't want them to have to go through the master bedroom. I know I'm a little picky and maybe a little too realistic, but let's have Janet collect some more eggs here while we take a look at it from above, and you can see where I've put everything and how I've redecorated the house. So you saw the front there. This is how the entrance looks now. And then you have that little bunk room that I've made into a guest room. Then you come over here into the kitchen, which I think is a really cute little kitchen. And then this is what I've used as a half bath and laundry area. Back here is the living room now. And I just really do think that spiral staircase is very pretty. And then you have the little eating area there. I don't really want to call it a dining room because it's kind of small, but I guess it sort of is. That's a better look at the backyard there. Then you come up the spiral staircase into the office and art area. Then you have a little hallway here that leads you out to that covered porch. And you see the little drink cart over there and that nice wood stove. There's the master bedroom there. And here we have the upstairs bath. So that is the remodel for house number 2. And I'll show you also what I was talking about with the staircase. So they had it in the lower left room down there, that switchback stairs. But even if I tried to put a regular staircase there, number 1, I wouldn't have been able to have that bunk room that I wanted. But number 2, it popped directly into the middle of that bedroom. So that wouldn't have made any sense for me. And then it wouldn't have made any sense in the kitchen because you couldn't have turned it one way or the other. And every time I tried it anywhere else, it got cut off by a room upstairs. So that's how I ended up using that beautiful spiral staircase. So I think it worked out rather well anyway. If you've enjoyed this remodel and the tour, let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. I sure do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you so very much. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you're doing well. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.